checking that the stream is coming up. That's perfect. Hello everyone and welcome to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Today we're going to attend a wedding, namely Oswald's wedding, and that's mostly what we're going to do today, because that is actually the last part of that branch of the story. And I like to kinda divide the branches of the stories into different episodes, so yeah, it might end up being a little bit short episode today, because of that, since this is the last part of that story. But yeah, I'm streaming a little bit later than usual today, and that is just because I got lost in reading about realism and liberalism and Marxism and post-structuralism and constructivism and those political theories in the international series. So yeah, there is a lot of reading. And yes, okay, I do know English as a daily language, but academic English is a little bit of a hassle to get used to compared to normal daily English. So yeah, it takes a little bit longer time. But okay, where the hell is Oswald?
Come, the wedding is soon to start. How grand!
A beautiful and worthy celebration, my lord.
Thank you. May this feast set a spirited tone. Just like you to keep a king waiting at his own wedding.
Yet I arrived in the end.
A part of me worried you wouldn't.
I told you I would see you crowned, and now here we are.
Without you, I'd be dead. Another wasted hope for East Anglia.
You look good, Oswald. Like a man about to marry a more powerful woman.
Do I? Because I'm nervous as hell.
Of all the battles a man can fight, the war against himself is the hardest to win.
Well, yeah, he has waited a little bit for us, yes, because last time we played this was last week, so he has, in theory, waited a week for us to come to the wedding, but we came at last. Why do I think of Lion King at this point?
I hereby name you man and wife. And as man and wife, I name you... Oswald of Elmenham, first of his name, the rightful king of East Anglia, with his lady Valdis, soul, fist, and beauty of this land.
You've done it, Stuart. A king now sits on the throne of East Anglia.
Don't leave yourself out of this song. We did it together.
Back to your dreams then, of fire and Helheim.
I lost my way some time ago. Hard to say when. I don't want to be here. I never did. This was Halfdan's dream. You ordered me to see it through. In my dreams, I'm sailing, remember? Wind in my beard, salt on my lips. I want that life again. Whether or not I find it, only time will tell. Until then, let us feast, drink, and forget our pain!
Could he potentially be part of our crew?
She stole his ruined castle, brought Ruid to his knees.
Eivor, care for a challenge? Eivor!
Hello.
Wolf-kissed. Gaze upon my pots. They stand so strong. Unbreakable at this distance, no?
They are not, Brother. My arrows shatter whatever target they strike.
Even after draining so much meat, succeed and you shall be rewarded.
Keep your eyes open long enough to witness me, you drunken lout.
I could hardly believe my ears either. It was Oswald's wishes.
Yes, that's it. Time is up. You've been bested at last.
A waste of my time.
Eden pots confound the wolf-kissed. When they write your saga, I'll remind them of this embarrassment.
Ugh, this is beneath me, Brother.
And you're no fun. It took so long to set those pots up, and I...
Well, to my defense, there was a bug. That made me not able to finish with a better result.
Skål, Eivor! Let's have a drink.
Yeah, let's see if this
Your
one
fist
is
is
that
without
buggy
ale. Let us
as the other
address
one.
that.
Surely a special kind of metal is required for drinking before the new king.
A metal not unlike your own.
To Odin and his endless glories.
And the new king of East Anglia. May his reign be long and good. Not bad, Wolf-kissed. I wager you couldn't drink more than me if you tried.
A fool's wager.
Oh my god.
Challenge nonetheless. What say you?
Well, we are Vikings.
I will drink you under the table.
Confident, are you? Let us see how you fare against the ale beast of East Anglia.
And we'll make it interesting. Put your silver where your mouth is. What say you?
Huh?
Silver, such tiny ambition. Do it for the skulls that will sing songs of our superior bellies.
Then let our guts live
And there we have a
forever in
little
their
bug
tails.
with
Come, let
the
the making
mouth
of a legend
again.
begin.
Neque sape malale complexiones, agnus Dei, totiteriat in multis super frontis laborium, letus dejectus, et multae benedictions.
Fuck! I have lost. I hate when this happens.
This hell is strong, brother.
But I am stronger. Better luck next time, wolf-kissed.
Oh, I so wish we could do this again.
Look there, thinner on the roof.
The road to Valhalla does not run that way, Finir.
He's been out there a while.
The boar represents fertility. Did you know that?
As does Freyr. What's your point?
You impress me, Eivor. Your battle wisdom, your strength of character, skilled in so many ways. Yet I wonder, is there any skill of mine that I could impress upon you?
Even a fool has something to teach.
Flirting, are you?
Whether they're aware of the lesson or not.
Hey, hey. But I could show you how to wield my plow sword.
I do get where he wants, or where he's going. You want to lay with me? I am not interested. Have another mead, friends.
Have another horn of mead, brother. It's brewed with clover and raspberry, they say.
Did you hear what I...
Yep, we did.
Yes, it's good.
Keep that up.
Wait, did you hear? Did my brother just call me? I think he... You know I should go. Brother!
Okay, now he is embarrassed. I think we have to get up and save Thinner before he does something stupid.
The Saxon god wanders somewhere up here, does he not? I haven't seen him.
They like to say he moves with mystery.
Look, the moon. It moves untroubled now. But
It's
one
sunny?
day it will be eaten by a giant wolf, and the nights will be black forevermore.
Are you all right?
No, he's not.
I've tasted glory once again, and it was good.
I'm glad to hear it. Now,
I always felt like Skoll, Hati, chasing and trying to fulfill Halfdan's wishes. But now I've caught my sun and moon. I've got them, and I don't know.
you can let them go. sail to a further shore.
My longship's in Valhalla. Don't you remember? Firestarter.
Come on, let's get you to solid ground.
Everything's spinning.
Yeah, I guess so. Come on.
You're very strong.
You're very large.
How the hell? Get Pinner down from the roof. Throw him down? Oh. Take a sleep in the bush.
Sorry for this, Eivor. I've had one last glory. I should be happy. I am happy. Thank you.
No, you're not.
It need not be the last.
Not the last.
I am happy.
Enough
Oh,
fun
how
and
much
games.
I believed
See how
him.
Oswald is doing.
Not.
Eivor, I'm about to address our guests, and I'd like you to be there.
It has been a worthy ceremony so far.
And have you had enough fun yet?
I am ready to hear you address your kingdom.
Good. Come, join me. Friends, honored guests, we've pushed through hard times. It seems like all we've known is loss and suffering. But it is not conflict that binds us. It is compassion. May we always favor compassion, even when our enemies refuse its boon. So, to my Dane friends and neighbors, I give thanks for the bravery you have shown during our collective struggles. And for my fellow Christians, may we continue standing as examples of our
Another
Lord's grace.
bug.
Lights in the dark.
So,
I
the
see
biggest
East
bug
Anglia's
I
future
eventually
right here,
experienced
right
in
now.
this game
In all
at the
of you,
moment
Dane and
is
Saxon
that
alike.
the mouth
To our
doesn't move
future.
sometimes.
Still a bit
And but that is the only
The king has
bug
courage.
And to Eivor, without
that
whom
is
none
kinda
of this
annoying
would have
me
been
a bit.
possible.
On behalf of East Anglia, let this ring be proof of our loyalty to the Raven clan and all they have done for us today.
Would you have any words of wisdom for us?
Oswald, you would not have been my first choice as king, nor my second. I thought you weak, bendable, without resolve. But not all men are as they first appear. I came to see that Oswald's heart is amongst the largest I have ever known. He is sturdy, he has wisdom, he has courage. All qualities of a man worthy to be king. He is the king East Anglia deserves, and the king you need. To the good king, Oswald!
To Oswald!
Skull! Skull!
Score! Okay, everyone, the bridal race starts now. Remember, you all have to lose to the bride and groom. Steady all, and ready yourself for the wedding race. The king and his bride against all.
My king!
The sheep you left to guard
Not
me
a
have
big
been
surprise,
shorn.
I knew this was coming.
King of sheep fuckers! Show your eyes!
That is the guy we fought last time.
I challenge you.
Oh, you
I
challenge.
accept.
Eivor.
Oswald is king, and a king must have a champion. I will fight in his stead.
He challenged me, Eivor.
Your fight is bigger than this, Lord. You must rebuild East Anglia plank by plank, and a dead king cannot keep his oaths. Let me finish this.
Oswald, you gutless Arya swine! I'll slay the wolf-kissed, then hang you with your own tongue. You always getting in the way!
Ouch.
Burn for all I care!
Ouch. And there he is dead.
I wish it had not come to this. So much death, so much anger.
What is done, is done.
You're leaving now.
I should. Your wedding should be a day of peace and happiness. Today I lack both.
Eivor, you've done East Anglia a great service. I promised you an alliance, and now you have it.
And one day I will need you to make good on that alliance. I should find Finir. Say goodbye before I leave.
Finir, where are you? Have you awakened yet?
Brother, look after Oswald, will you?
Aye, he is family now. And I could not be more proud of him. We have you to thank for that.
Take care.
Just have to take a proper
Brother,
goodbye.
Oswald is in your hands
And
now. Protect your king. And call out to my banner should the need arise.
Aye, Eivor. Without a moment's
story
hesitation.
and
Travel safe.
proper
will,
goodbye
friend.
to the guys that are here before we go.
Valdis,
Will you not stay a moment longer, Eivor?
I should not linger. My banner folk await my return.
I understand.
Take care, Valdis. You fought well and won yourself a worthy king.
I did, didn't I? Take care, Eivor.
A dream come true, like none other. Thank you for everything. From the bottom of my heart. I'll send a message to Halfdan in the north. He'll be pleased to know that a king now sits upon East Anglia's troubled throne.
I'm not cursed.
One for Hagar. Ah, greetings, Eivor.
You're missing the festivities.
I've had my fill.
It's as much yours as it is Oswald's.
I was a crumbling man, Eivor. Before all this, I thought I'd die a tired old failure. But now, my heart burns bright with newfound fire. I want to live hard, die fierce.
Glory cares not for age, Vinir. Sail with me. My ship could always use a wise head and a strong axe.
Together,
Together.
I'll gather my things.
And that means we should return
Seems
to
the wind calls me back to Randi. Best tell her the good news.
Randvi. So then this arc is hereby finished. And at the moment we have 67 PowerPoints, which will change in just a bit. I'm just going to take these two, and then after that I will go for that, I guess. Oh my god. Or maybe, and after that, maybe go for this. Yet again home. I'm just going to check in on the...
Empty. Where are Sven and Toby?
No. No. You've enchanted me. Not a night goes by that I don't think of waking up next to you, teasing your sleepy mind out of its reveries. The tattoo you gave me has healed well, but the mark you've left on my heart will not close without you. I miss you, and I cannot wait to see you again. What has happened is what I feared would happen. I think I have to speak to Randvi first before I actually can reveal what is going on.
Rowan, Holger, why all this shouting? Eivor, thank Tyr. I heard shouting. Is something wrong?
Holger robbed me, and I demand he be punished.
Ha! Raw disappointed word. Does the deer rub the stream when she takes a drink? Does a cow rub a field when he crops on sweet grass?
Eivor, this matter requires sensitive judgment. Will you?
Okay, what the hell has been going on since we left?
From the beginning, please.
Well now, there is no excuse too small, I see. Nothing to keep you from coveting that seat, is there?
In Sigurd's absence, who has better claim to oversee these disputes?
You might leave them to work it out for themselves, but that would mean letting go, would it not?
Please start again. Tell me all that has happened.
I will start. I have been falsely accused by this Saxon Philistine.
A Philly what? Are you mocking me?
Silence, please. I'll hear both of your complaints and render a decision, awarding compensation if needed. Understood? Rowan, tell me your version of these events.
As you are aware, Holger and I are neighbors. Near enough that I often catch him at my stables, stealing my tools.
Borrowing.
Holger, let him speak.
Stealing, borrowing. My point being, I have always allowed him to use whatever he pleased. I greatly admire your Norse generosity and had hoped to match it. But this morning, Holger stretched the limits of my grace. Entering my stables for their feed, I found my most beautiful, gentle mare stripped of her tail. Bereft, not a strand in sight. I am ashamed to say my natural suspicion drew me to Holger, and how right I was. For when I peered across the lane, there he was, gripping a horsetail brush slathered with indigo, dragging it across a sheet of
painting, Rowan. I was painting. You make it sound so crude.
You see? Such willful arrogance. It will take ages for Ilgifu's tail to reach its former length. I demand compensation.
I understand. Thank you, Rowan. Holger, let me hear your side.
Eivor, you have known me as a skald for years. You have seen how my poems bring life and joy and wisdom to our people. And you know that my work requires a certain, let us say, freedom. To make use of rare resources to compose my verses.
Often when lacking the proper tools, I have made use of novel items. Alvis's walking stick, Tovy's inks, all were given gladly.
You cut off my horse's tail to make a brush, you bleeding...
Rowan?
As I was saying, this morning in the throes of poetic reverie, I realized that my latest piece required delicate brushwork. I could have used a frayed stick, some cloth, my hands, but no. I needed something gentler, softer, to make a perfect brush.
At the same time, you could have off.
Well-raised horse. And so I availed myself of a local resource.
You clipped Alfgafer's tail to the rump without asking.
It was early.
Exactly.
I to wake you.
Thank you, Holger. I believe I understand your position.
Oh gosh.
I believe I have heard enough. If you'll...
My horse looks like a fool, Eivor. No handsomer than a donkey now. You must do something.
Do not conflate hair with beauty, Rowan. She remains radiant. Elgifer's hair will grow back in no time.
Quiet, both of you. Now listen. Holger, Rowan is clearly in the right. You sheared the tail from his horse without gaining permission.
I borrowed the tail. Borrowed! Does the reality of regrowth not make this a victimless crime?
It is a two-victim crime, Holger. Though they are unharmed, you took without asking, and that will not do. As the horse's value has diminished significantly, you will pay Rowan its market price.
But the horse was not for sale. Rowan, admit it.
My decision is final, Holger. Pay what you owe and meet tomorrow as friends.
And if I do, may I keep the horse?
Pay the man and be done with it. Rowan, does this satisfy you?
It does. Thank you, Eivor.
Good. Then by Tyr's blessing, let this matter rest. We are done here. Return to your homes in peace.
Would you allow me to pay you with a vibrant painting? After all, in some ways you helped in its creation.
At least it sounded like they were a little bit friendlier to each other when they went out.
I almost envy him. To see the world through such a muddy glass and live with such petty concerns. He hasn't a care in the world.
Let's not walk too far with that idea. I need you right where you are.
East Anglia is with us. Their King Oswald has pledged his loyalty to us.
Eivor Kingmaker, we shall call you soon. Some interesting news. King Ceolwulf has sent Ceolbert to Shropshire. He hopes to install him as Elderman there.
Good for Ceolbert. He should do well considering all he has learned from you.
I gave him only a taste of my knowledge. The rest he will need to figure for himself. One more thing. I do not know if you heard, but Sven passed away a short time ago. The poor man slipped away in his bed.
I had not heard, no. And how is Toby? She must be gutted.
It has been rough on her. She spends quite a lot of time at his burial mound. Speak with her, if you have the time.
I would guess we were supposed to see Randy there. Or Randvi and... Eivor. But... yeah, you get the point. Sven, our tattoo artist, is dead. And that was also why I was that hesitant with, or that I eagerly wanted to build the tattoo shop at a very early point, because last time he just before I managed to build a tattoo shop for him. And that kinda...
Admit to a falsehood? I would sooner square a circle.
Gave me... a low
Eivor, what a
or
pleasure
bad
to see you.
conscious or something.
Oh dear, it feels like it's been so long. Valka, my friend.
Suddenly I couldn't remember the word in Norwegian either, with his called samvittighet. So that was why I was a little bit
She walks through a world seen only in dreams and will
weird at a second there. But as you see,
all any of us can hope for. Indeed.
Valka has finally arrived, and that leaves
How was your passage?
us
Exhilarating.
or gives
The
us
waves of
way
the wind
more
were with us from the start.
adventures,
We flew like seabirds. And how are you?
which
In
is
spite
pretty
of your
exciting.
stoic look, there is a brightness
In my
your
opinion.
eyes that warms me.
It may be a kind of hope. Our settlement is growing. The people are happy, and I am looking forward to more.
And your visions?
They come and go. But leave all that aside. Let me help you
Yes.
with your things.
Okay.
This way. We found a fine spot for you at the foot of the hill.
Every hour we traveled, I tried to conjure in my mind some
Excuse
vision of
me.
this place.
And how close were you?
I saw the trees and the water and the rolling hill.
And there we
But I
have
could not
Tinder.
foresee so much green. It is a magnificent and calming color. A balm for sea-salted eyes.
Valka! Gods above, what brings you? Hope there isn't a curse on the settlement or some such.
The only curse on this place is their great lout of a blacksmith. It is a rare feeling to travel across the sea and still find oneself at home. This place feels powerful, alive.
Do you foresee great things for us?
No need for foresight. I feel it in my heart.
Is that Valka I see? What took you so long to follow?
Wanted to ensure the place was up to snuff. We must talk again soon, Randvi, once I'm settled.
And before my arms fall off, what is this I'm carrying?
My heaviest reagents, of course. Lead, whalebone, flecks of gold.
Put this one to honest work. That is what I like to see.
All these people you have brought here. This life you have built on these stranger shores. Does it please you?
It does. To know that I have built this place and kept these people safe is a gift.
You speak first of yourself when I ask this question. Which says more than you intend, I think.
Okay. But yeah, back to the tattoo shop. I'm glad that I managed to build it this time
Well, the town must be
before he died.
You see there? Your
Because
home is
then
just ahead.
at least
me
he
about
didn't
your
die of
visions.
cold.
They are as they have always been.
And that
Little has changed, save their clarity.
is a good
With
thing.
every return, the
Because
things
if
I
not,
see feel less like dreams and more
it
like
would have
memories.
given me a
And
little
does
bit
the
of a bad
Allfather still appear before you?
conscience.
From time to time, yes. He speaks to me as well, but it feels mad to say such things aloud.
I understand. You can put those just there, thank you.
And here we are.
Lovely, just as you promised. As soon as I am set up here, we can return to the matter of your visions.
Valka, please.
You are touched, Eivor. A conduit for godly tidings. Please let me help. I may know a way to clarify these visions. An elixir that may open the door of your mind into the realm of the gods.
If you think it would help, I can finish your home myself. Only give me some time.
I would be grateful. Thank you, Eivor.
Of course. And welcome home.
So... Still more. And I think... we're taking that one. Let's see if we can find Tove.
I don't know how to draw without your hand to guide me.
Tove.
Eivor, it's Sven. He passed while I was away.
Tove, I'm sorry I wasn't there.
No one was. We had planned to brand Tekla's barrels that morning, and we talked about what we might have for supper. And when I went to collect him, he was in his bed, sleeping, I thought. But he was already gone.
I'm sure he went in peace.
But he went with plans. Things he wanted to do, things he meant to do. His death was so empty. Not like in our stories.
What stories do you mean?
When we tell stories, the old and wise, they have this calm about them. They know when their end has come and they're ready. Sven wasn't ready. And I wasn't ready either. He was supposed to teach me things. I'm still learning. Everyone looks at me like I will simply carry on his work. As if nothing happened. Because they don't know. They don't know I'm not ready.
Life may ask more of us than we are prepared to give. But all we can do is our best. I was not prepared to lose my parents. But in a flash, they were taken from me. I pressed on, determined to live.
That must have been punishing. But you are so strong, and so determined.
Someone else might have done better than me. Or worse. This was the fate rolling for me. So I live it. I know Sven believed in you, in your craft. So do you believe in him? Do you trust him?
He was the most skilled artist I have ever known.
And he chose you. You may step up or step down, whatever you decide. But know that he had faith in you.
Thank you, Eivor. I need to get home.
Be strong, Tove. And know that you're valued. When I close my eyes, Sven, I see the signs on the arms of gods. I am sorry I was not here to see you off, old friend. You have taught Tove well. Through her you live on. When I close my eyes, Sven, I see the signs on the arms of gods. I am sorry I was not here to see you off, old friend.
So that little event, we're going to quickly just take a peek at what we're going to do next. Just so we are prepared what we're going to do next time.
Knut, what are you doing in here?
Eivor, we need your help.
Who's we?
Sylvie and Ira are in trouble. We went into the woods and there's no time to explain. You need to come with me.
Are they all right?
No, they're hurt and badly.
Take me to them.
Okay, plans changed. We're going to do this mission first, and then we're ending for today.
Not far. We need to hurry.
What happened? Are they still in danger?
Not if we get there soon.
Which way now?
This way. We're almost there. Come on, Eivor. Can't you run any quicker?
No, I can't.
You have to tell me what has happened.
I can't. You won't understand. Even if I do, just trust me.
I think he did it. Shh, she's coming. You did it. You brought Eivor. Good work, Knut.
What is this about?
Sorry, Eivor. We had to trick you, but it wasn't my idea. It was Ira's.
Lying is not a good way to get my attention, children.
But we found a dog that needs your help. She's caught in a trap down there. We thought you wouldn't come if you knew it was just a dog.
Oh, that is not the sound of a dog, Ira. That is a wolf.
But a wolf is a kind of dog, yes? My mother told me that.
Of course it's a kind of a dog. Listen to that sound. Ow! Pure dog. Eivor, if you won't help us free her, we must do it ourselves.
There is no need. Let me see what I can do.
We must help her. She could be starving.
Poor her. She's crying. We have to help.
Her family probably misses her.
This house needs a key. If I'm lucky, there's one nearby. The children must have missed you, poor fellow. Or they might be singing a different song. It looks like something attacked you. An animal. No key here. I should look around.
Whoa!
A shame Wallace isn't here to butcher you. But I need to see if you're carrying a key.
Yeah, he is.
I'll free that wolf. And pray to Tyr that I needn't slay it in front of the children. The table is set. He never made it home. At least his end came quickly. The man liked his trophies. At least he leaves that legacy. Easy. Easy. You have a kind look to you, I think.
Hunter's Journal 2. The pup hanging about and begging for scraps is a decent hunting dog. I have slain more wolves in my time than I care to count. But this one seems to have been away from her pack long enough that he has lost her wilder and crueler instincts. If she proves herself useful, I may even give her a name. Just going to see if I can find the first part.
These skulls bear teeth marks. The wolf must have helped him take them down.
Of the text. Yeah, over here. Hunter's Journal 1. There is no safety in alliances with savages and Dane outsiders. Despite my warnings, they invite Viking strangers into our village and mingle with the degenerates. Damn them all. I say if they will open their gates to those people, then they are shut to me. I am happier to live alone, in safety, than in the chaos they have bred. Okay, now we can save the wolf. Come on.
Wait! Easy now. Deceived by children and shouting at wolves. I was a warrior once. Are you alright? Did you see the wolf?
Yes, you freed her. You're amazing, Eivor.
But she ran away and didn't even say thank you. She's going back to her family, maybe. Her mom and dad were probably very scared. Or her wolf husband.
Maybe her wife. We don't know.
But we do know it's time to get you three back to the settlement before your parents think you were eaten by wolves.
Oh, alright.
Chin up, Knut. You were very brave today. All of you. In future, you should not be exploring the woods alone. You understand?
But you go off on your own all the time.
Because I am very wise, and you have a lot to learn.
Yes, but there are 3 of us. That balances everything.
That is not quite how it works.
I'm happy that these kids has been taught with
More wolves!
Stand back!
with or I'm happy that these
Are you alright?
Thanks to our hero, this dog
kids has been taught to be open-minded. That you hear when they say wolf girl can be with wolf girl and so on. So yeah, they have been taught to be open-minded. Okay, dwarf, mouse, Chewy. Mouse.
Mouse. That's a strange choice, but it works.
She's our best friend.
Now, we need to get home. All 5 of us.
Fine.
We only wanted to have an adventure like you, Eivor. And we did! And we got a new friend!
Part of adventuring is learning a good lesson. Did you know that?
Yes, the boring part.
Well, have you children learned anything about wild animals today?
Maybe.
Yes! Befriend them at any cost!
They are perfect companions and very kind. My mother
Not
always told me
all
to
of
avoid
them.
wild animals. Shows what she knows.
Remember, I had to kill a couple of
what
wolves.
we've learned, just until we get home. I think she's quite fond of you.
I know she is. We saved her.
She'd be rotting away by now. Just like that boar you killed, Eivor.
You saw that?
We see everything.
Let's not tell your parents, all right? Now, scamper off home and take your new friend with you.
And with that, we also have got a new ability. Just before we end, we're going to get to Randvi, just so we can see what we're going to focus on next time.
Word of our growing settlement has reached outside ears, so have a look around. You may see a few new faces.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Okay. London, suggested power 90. We can actually do that now. Now that it's not red anymore. But at the same time, we can do Oxenford here. So yeah, one of those we're going to do next time. Probably this one, because then we also get a little bit of resources. But yeah, I guess that's all for today.
I've changed my mind.
And
I should go.
Yeah, it ended up being not as short as I first thought it would be. We have played an hour, and I didn't expect that all we got to do in this episode would take an hour. Partly because I didn't remember all of the events. Okay, yes, I know, I knew that, or I kind of suspected that Sven would die at a certain point. And of course that we had to check with Randy and so on. And also that we had to help Valka, that I actually had forgot. And also that Knut would need my help. That is also something I had forgotten. And of course the little dispute between Rowan and the other guy. So yeah, there was a lot I had forgotten this time, but also fun little stories before we head on to our next big missions, which we're going to do next time. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in my next episode or next video. Bye!